Hello everyone, welcome back to Etakshla classes. This is Vishal Tanwar and today we are going to study about the island groups of India. Now this topic is very important for your exams of CDS, CAPF and AFCAT, and this comes in the section of physiogeographical regions of India in the Indian geographical part. Now why you're thinking why this part is important? So basic thing is that the geographical regions of Andaman, Nicobar and other island groups that are included in this course are important as there are many questions from these topics in your examinations and they cover a lot much of geographical extent of the country. So that's why it is very significant for your exams. So we'll study all these things with using maps, okay? And we will cover even the slightest aspect, even the most uncovered aspects in these. So get ready for the excitement lesson. We'll start by this. But before that, do subscribe our channel, share it as much as possible, and like it as well. और bell button जरूर दबाना. So let's start. Now, the major island groups of India are Andaman and Nicobar in the Bay of Bengal, as you may know, and Lakshadweep Island in the Arabian Sea. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are formed due to collisions between the Indian and Burma Minor Plate, basically the Eurasian and the Indian Plate. तो जो हिमालयन फॉर्मेशन थी उसी के एक तरह से एक्सटेंशन है, जो आपका ईस्टर्न पूर्वांचल हिल्स पड़ते हैं उसकी एक्सटेंशन ही है ये. So that it is a convergent boundary. Okay. Now next that is Andaman and Nicobar Islands are southward extension of Arkham Yoma range in Myanmar. So the Purvanchal hills are continuing in Myanmar as Arkham range, and it is the Andaman and Nicobar are extension to those hills basically. So you can now form a map in your mind as well, like Himalayas are going, then it is coming to Purvanchal, then in Myanmar as Arkham, and at last ending as Andaman and Nicobar. Okay. While the Lakshadweep Islands are coral islands. Okay, they are coral in origin. These are the part of reunion hotspot volcanism. Now let's start about the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So this is the major group of Indian islands because it is firstly convergent boundary. Okay, it is part of fold mountains and it has various the topography is varied. So let's start with that. The archipelago is basically the grouping, the extent, okay, is composed of 260 basically the extent of Andaman is of 265 islands from 6 degree to 13 degree north. So you can see in the map, here is the 13 degree, here is the 6.5 degree. So these are the islands, Andaman section and Nicobar section. Okay. The Andaman Islands are divided into four main parts. That is North Andaman, Middle Andaman, South Andaman and Little Andaman. You can see in the map, the topmost is this part is North Andaman, then the Middle Andaman, then here is the South Andaman, and this separated area is Little Andaman. Got it? And the Port Blair, that is capital of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, is situated in South Andaman. Please do remember this one. And the Saddle Peak is here in the North Andaman. Getting me? And Saddle Peak is the highest mountain range of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So it is important thing. Please note it down. Get it? Clear? Further, the Duncan Passage separates the Andaman from Little Andaman from South Andaman. So basically this channel is called Duncan Passage. So do remember it. Little Andaman and South Andaman are separated by Duncan Channel. Duncan Passage. The Great Andaman group of islands is separated by 10 degree channel from Nicobar. Now basically these are Nicobar island groups and this is Andaman group. These are separated by 10 degree channel. Do remember it. It is very much important because there are 2-3 different channels and are very much important, and you have to memorize their locations also because they are always pointing questions on their locations and the islands that they are separating. So do remember Duncan Passage, Andaman, Little Andaman, South Andaman, and 10 degree channel Nicobar and Andaman. So let's continue. पोर्ट ब्लेयर द कैपिटल ऑफ अंडमान लाइज इन साउथ. ये आपको बता ही दिया मैंने ऑलरेडी, ठीक है. पोर्ट ब्लेयर कहाँ पड़ता है? साउथ अंडमान रीजन में. अमंग द निकोबार आइलैंड द ग्रेट निकोबार दैट इज एट द लास्ट हेयर. इट इज़ द लार्जेस्ट आइलैंड ऑफ द निकोबार ग्रुप. इट इज़ वेरी क्लोज टू सुमत्रा आइलैंड्स ऑफ इंडोनेशिया. ठीक है, सुमात्रा आइलैंड्स के पास वहाँ पे आपका स्ट्रेट कौन सा निकलता है, कमेंट सेक्शन में डालिए, लिखिए ज़रूर, ठीक है, आपको कराया थे। द कार निकोबार इज़ द नॉर्थ मोस्ट, और जो टॉप पे है जहाँ इसमें 10 डिग्री चैनल में डिवाइडर है वो कहाँ पे है, कार निकोबार पे, ठीक है। लिटिल अंडमान और इसके बीच में कौन सा 10 डिग्री चैनल, सो डू रिमेंबर इट, ओके। नाउ most of these islands are of tertiary sandstone, limestone and shale, resting on basic and ultra basic volcanoes. Now because आपको already पता है, because they are convergent zones, so they are formed by the convergence of two tectonic plates, and due to that there will be a lot many minerals in there. And sandstone, limestone, what are the what forms are of the stone, what type of stones they are, igneous or sedimentary or metamorphic? Do comment in the section, do write in the comment section, okay. The Barren and the Narcondam Islands north of the Port Blair are volcanic in origin. So basically जो आपके नॉर्थ अंडमान में पड़ते हैं, बैरन और नारकोंडम आइलैंड इस रीजन में, वो एक्टिव वॉल्केनोज है इंडिया के. सो डू रिमेंबर दैट इंडिया इज हैविंग 2 एक्टिव वॉल्केनोज वेयर इन द नॉर्थ अंडमान, sorry, north of Port Blair, sorry, not North Andaman, it is north of Port Blair, here in the South Andaman only. So some of the islands are fringed with coral reef, many of them are covered with thick forest. Now basically you know that कि अंडमान तो these are a fold mountain type structures, basically the continuation, and that's why, but there are some coral reefs also present in there, and these are fringe reefs. Fringe reef, you know, that are the coral reef that are developing on the shores of the islands. Basically it is like that, like this is an island, so एकदम उसके shores के ऊपर एकदम वो accumulate होते हैं जो, that is the fringe reef. Most of the islands are mountainous. Saddle Peak is in the North Andaman is the highest. So I already told you that South Andaman, Saddle Peak is the highest peak of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, located in North Andaman. And one national park is also there. It is called Saddle Peak National Park. Get it clear? So do remember that also. Now the Grand Channel in between Nicobar Islands, between Great Nicobar and Sumatra Islands in Indonesia. So here you can see that there is a Great Channel. This is Great Nicobar. This is Indonesia, Sumatra. So it is divided by Grand Channel. Do remember this thing. This is important. And in the northern part, here in Myanmar, Cocos Island and the North Andaman is divided by Cocos Strait. So this is important, like in the southern point there is Grand Channel, and in the top region it is Cocos Strait. So basically this section ends here. So what did we learn here? That Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Andaman Islands are of 4 different, north, middle, south and Little Andaman. The South Andaman and Little Andaman are separated by Duncan Passage. Okay, Little Andaman and Car Nicobar, they are separated by 10 degree channel, or basically Andaman group and Nicobar group are divided by 10 degree channel. Highest peak of Andaman Nicobar, Saddle Peak, situated in North Andaman. Two volcanoes that are originated here, north of Port Blair in South Andaman. So these are the largest of the Nicobar group, Great Nicobar, to the southern end, and the channels that are outside of it, that is in the north it is Cocos Channel, dividing the Cocos Island of the Myanmar with North Andaman, that is of Andaman group, and in the southern region it is Great Channel. Sumatra Indonesia को separate करता है Great Nicobar से. So this was a summary of our Andaman group. So let's move to Lakshadweep group now. In this let's study about it. So basically it is situated from the coast of Kerala 2 to 500 kilometers away. Now the Lakshadweep Islands are a group of 25 small islands. Okay, the main islands under Lakshadweep are Kavaratti, Agatti, Minicoy and Amindavani. And basically Kavaratti is the capital of Lakshadweep. So do remember this one, this Kavaratti is the capital of Lakshadweep. And in the earlier times, the Lakshadweep were divided into three major groups that were Minicoy, Amdevini, and Kadini होता था एक. So it is now segregated between Kavarati and Agati. Get it? So that is not much important. Let's move forward. That is, Amandivi Islands are the northernmost, while the Minicoy Islands is the southernmost. So आपका extent आपको देख रहे हैं. We are looking at the extent of the Lakshadweep Island. This region is called the Amandivi, and the southernmost is Minicoy. All are tiny islands of coral origin. So basically, all the islands of the Lakshadweep group are coral. Most of them are atolls and surrounded by fringing leaf. So I already told, atoll is like this. Like this is the sea where the landmass was there, which has either submerged into water or have lost there, and the reef that is developed is still on the water floating. And at the coast of this reef, there is more coral reefs getting accumulated as fringe reef. So basically याद क्या रखना है यहाँ पे, लक्षद्वीप आइलैंड्स कोरल ओरिजिन है. Let's move to next now. The largest and the most advanced is the Minicoy Island. So largest island इस group का कौन सा है? Minicoy सबसे अलग बैठा हुआ है. Most of the islands have low elevation and do not rise more than 5 meters, and they are very vulnerable to sea level change. So basically, unlike the Andamans, which are having mountainous terrain, these are very much plain and very vulnerable to sea level changes. Their topography is flat, and relief features such as hills, streams and valleys are absent. So obviously, if it is plain, there is no valley, no streams. Okay. Now the separating channels of Lakshadweep. Now number one is the 8-degree channel. So 8-degree channel lies here. Between Maldives and Lakshadweep. Here it is the 8-degree channel. So Minicoy Island, that is the last of the Lakshadweep and biggest, is separated by Maldives by 8-degree channel. It is going like this. And then comes the 9-degree channel. It separates Minicoy Island from the main Lakshadweep archipelago. So basically, you have already seen in the previous image, like it is Minicoy separated from all over the channel by 9-degree channel. Got it? So 9-degree channel separates Minicoy with the other archipelago of Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep region has absence of forests. So basically, there is no forest there. There is only a little vegetation growing. So there is this much only about the Lakshadweep Islands. So let's recapitulate it. Lakshadweep Island is like this, separated from Maldives by 8-degree channel. Okay. Then the group is called, topmost region is called Amandivi, bottommost Minicoy, near the range of Kerala. Now Minicoy is separated from the rest group by 9-degree channel. Further, it is coral in origin, and that is enough for the thing. So basically, the Andaman and Nicobar group is further lower in latitude wise region if we see, and the southernmost point of India, which is called Indra Point, is on Great Nicobar. So there comes the Lakshadweep Island. Now let's talk about some other islands which are smaller in group and not much more important, but you should be knowing. First is New Murray Island. So where it is on the shore of the Bangladesh and West Bengal. See here, you can see that it is the New Murray Island. Now it is a very small uninhabited offshore sandbar landform, that is marine landform, in the Bay of Bengal of the coast of Ganges Brahmaputra Delta region. It emerged in the Bay of Bengal in the aftermath of Bhola cyclone in 70s. It keeps on emerging and disappearing. Basically, the sea level, it is always submerging and then coming back to the sea level, and this is due to volcanic eruptions. Although the island is uninhabited and there were no permanent settlements or stations, both India and Bangladesh claim sovereignty over it. Now, why this is happening? This is because it is very much a speculation over the existence of oil and natural gas in the region. अब यहाँ पे आता है oil, वहाँ पे reserves हैं natural gas के और oil के, ठीक है. For that only, for the mining of the gases, both Bangladesh and India wants to establish its sovereignty of the island. So it was in news, you should be knowing. Other important islands are Abdul Kalam Island. It is the Wheeler Island as it was renamed in honor of Sri Abdul Kalam. It is a missile launching station in the Bay of Bengal. So do remember this one, that Abdul Kalam Island or the Wheeler Island is also the missile launching station in the Bay of Bengal. Then it is in Odisha. Then Sriharikota, a barrier island. The satellite launching station of ISRO is located here. So Sriharikota में आपका ISRO का satellite launching station है. It is in Andhra Pradesh. Majoli's Island, the world's largest freshwater island. So basically it is in Brahmaputra river and world's largest freshwater island, the first island district of India. Then is Salsette, that is Mumbai city is located on this island. Okay. Alia Bhatt, it's India's first offshore well site, गुजरात में है, ठीक है. उसके बाद है Pamban Island, lies between India and Sri Lanka. So these are some minor islands that you should be remembering. तो ये हमारा यहाँ पे सेशन होता है पूरा इन चीज़ों के बारे में. Let's recapitulate it once. First, let's talk about Andaman Nicobar group. So sections of Andaman and Nicobar: North Andaman, Middle Andaman, South Andaman and Little Andaman. North Andaman has Saddle's Peak. South Andaman has the capital Port Blair and two volcanoes, Narcondam Island and Barren Island. Okay. Also there is a Saddle Peak National Park in the North Andamans. The South Andaman and Little Andaman is separated by Duncan Passage. Further, Nicobar Islands distinctions: Car Nicobar, Middle Nicobar, sorry for connection, it is Little Nicobar. So let's recapitulate it again. So divisions of Nicobar Islands: first is Car Nicobar, then Little Nicobar, then Great Nicobar. Okay. Now Car Nicobar is separated from Andaman. Basically Andaman and Nicobar are separated by 10-degree channel. Further, the Great Nicobar or the Andaman and Nicobar group is separated by Sumatra Islands of Indonesia by which channel? Great Channel. Great Channel divides Sumatra and Nicobar. In the northern part, Andaman is separated from Cocos Island by Cocos Channel. Further, now let's come to Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep Island, offshore of Kerala. Highest point Amandavis, last point Minicoy Islands, largest island Minicoy. Minicoy and Lakshadweep, the rest of Lakshadweep is separated by 9-degree channel. Minicoy Island and Maldives is separated by 8-degree channel. So this one is important. Lakshadweep Islands are coral in origin. Okay. The second, there are basically atolls and fringes. They have they have no forest and no valleys and other topographic regions of mountainous, while the Andamans are having these such kinds of topography, mountainous topography. Now here you can see that the Himalayan range comes here as Purvanchal, then comes in Myanmar, and it is continuing at Andhra Pradesh, Andaman and Nicobar Island. Further, here at the coast of Odisha, it is your Abdul Kalam Island or Wheeler's Island. Then at the coast of Andhra Pradesh is Sriharikota. Alia Bhatt here in this region, the oil tankering site. And then comes the Pambal Island, India and Sri Lanka, and Mumbai city of Salsette. So basically this completes your section of islands of India. All the major groups of Indian islands have been discussed. So for further more important and interesting facts and other study material. Do stay connected with us, join the eTakshila classes and succeed. So thank you everyone. Jai Hind.